Howdy guys, and welcome to the channel. Thanks for stopping by. I ain't got nothing better to do here for the next few weeks, so I figured I could start a channel and, maybe from there we'll see where it goes. But, at least I'd, I'd, I'd be doing something I like. I do a lot of gaming as is, so I figured why not upload some of it and see where it goes. Um, so without further ado, I thought that we could start off with some IL-2 Great Battles. We're on the Battle of Moscow module, and we are a part of the 233rd, just joining the war, the Minsky Order. So we will be defending Moscow itself and running air patrols in the region closer to Moscow instead of more north of Moscow. Um, So yeah, without further ado, I made Alexei Kamarov here. He's a factory worker. I kind of chose the factory worker to give him the sense of being, like a hard worker. So he's obviously going to be a good pilot. Um, he's produced SVT-40s, which is pretty cool to add into his story. Um, so yeah. All right, and it looks like it's thrown us into the career menu. So, yeah, it looks like it wants us to take some time to study up this menu and familiar ourselves with it. Um, so here it looks like we can see what kind of medals we've earned, our unit obviously, rank, all that kind of thing. I did make it by appointment, so I won't just get my unit straight off. Obviously, people die. Obviously, I'll be promoted. So eventually it will happen. Uh, yeah. I haven't figured out my minds yet, so we'll work on that as we go once we get to that point. I'm hoping to be an ace of Moscow. I do think that would be awesome, uh, but we'll see. I do tend to get shot down quite often. Um, yeah, just more information on the 233rd, the Minsky Servorov order. Sorry, I probably botched it anyway. Um, yeah, a little bit of information on it. I don't want to read it all out, but if you guys want to take the time to pause and check it out, I'll give you a second to do so. So it looks like we got quite a few people in this unit. 10, 15, 20, 20 people, 20 pilots. And it looks like the track record's actually fantastic already. Wow, okay. Aspire to be like this man. At only what, 30 flight hours? Sorties. 68 flight hours. Not bad. Alright. So nothing for the planning room. Headquarters gives you an idea of where we're at, and this will kind of show like our routes and our missions and that kind of thing. This is what I meant by the northernmost. So we're not going to be defending, and forgive me if I botched this, Rezev. We will be defending Moscow itself over here. We're not any of these units. We are the 233rd. So we will be taking the brunt of the 4th and 2nd Air Fleet. Well, the 4th Panzer and 2nd Air Fleet. So yeah, possibly getting some ground attacks in on the Germans there, and that'd be cool. I almost forgot to mention this bit. Kind of a little like world news outlet. Pretty cool. Gives you guys an insight of the history that was actually going on around, the time. So, pretty neat. Kind of leave it here for a second so you guys can read that if you'd like. And hopefully, we will eventually become one of the top Soviet aces in the sky. That would be awesome. Alright, as it is the next day, it looks like we have our orders. I'm not sure if we are the anti-bomber patrol or the bomb artillery. Um, but let's see. Do not want an in-air start. We do want a ground start. We want it to feel, kind of heavy. Yeah, we'll do their air forces and AA scattered, but the ground forces will kind of make like bunched up because they were blitzing. So Germans were not gentle. All right. So yeah, I got a feeling we're gonna be the anti-bomber patrol just because it's more of the solid line on. That does not feel like us, but it could be. You never know. That'd be cool. Let's see what the planning room has to say. Alexi. Does not look like we are on that flight. We are on the bomb artillery flight on the Ishax. Okay. I haven't flown this plane before, so it will definitely be interesting. Not a big fan of this plane, personally, but could do for a bit. Get the one-piece screen, get the fabs, get the 100s, and yeah. All right, I shall see you guys when we are ready for takeoff. All right, guys, and here we are. Looks like we're starting to take some flak fire, and I just noticed these two planes jumping in off our left flank from the sun here. I'm going to assume that they're 109s. I can't really tell. How far away from objective are we? 12 clicks. I don't know. I probably should. So, yeah, let's try and dive into this furball here and pick us out a 109. Like I said, you're going to notice some weird head track movements, kind of like that. Mine's definitely very picky. I think that was a MiG-3. One is the 9. Bet you it's that one right there. Getting shot to high hell. Alright, track IR. And the problem is with these 109s is, yeah, obviously they're just gonna outrun us like it's nothing. Yeah, it's not the best to be in an Ishak, but especially when you got bombs on your wings still. But just in case I don't kill this 109 or any 109s, that's why I'm keeping my payload. Oxygen apparatus is kicked into gear. Where's that 109 now? One off to our left. There's one directly ahead of us. I bet you it's this guy way up here. Give us a chance to level out and catch some speed. Just lost the Axe 7. Oh, come on, head tracking. This is not the justice I was on about. I think that was a MiG-3. Or no, it's that same plane. Alright, 2 seconds. I have a possible solution for this. Take off my glasses and do the good old lights off for IR. See how well that decides to do. Kinda just throwing lead his way in hopes that maybe something scares him off, but I don't think that's gonna be the case. I think this guy's turning into a bit of a lost cause, unless this flak can hit this 109. Did just realize it's friendly. Let him go home. He did not fly all this way for nothing. Seems like our flight group is a bit ahead of us as well. So yeah, we need to double time back over there. Hopefully that 109 doesn't come back around and bite us in the butt. Oh no. I might have to drop. My little I-16. Breathe for a moment, you're gonna need it. An idea. I forget what we're supposed to be out here bombing, but honestly, this is probably as good a target as any. Don't know if that was a splash. I hope it was. And I'm gonna assume these guys are artillery. We'll get a bomb out on some of them. Bombs away. I think we got hit on that one, yep. We're definitely taking fire. We've been hit ourselves. I think it is, it's time to start heading home. Like right now, we got 109s on our tail as well. Coming in from somewhere, and we're bleeding out here. We've been shot ourselves. See if we can make it out of here in one piece. Leaking fuel. Hearing explosions. I think they're hitting the ground. Just one leak, luckily. Honestly surprised this thing managed to take anything. But quite successfully. It looks like we hit 2 ground targets there. Very, very lucky. But had to pull out quite early due to being shot myself and a few rounds hitting our engine and our fuel tank. So yeah, we're on our way back home here, and I shall see you guys when it is a lot closer to time to land. So see you in a bit. I do believe we have eyes on the airfield. Okay. Let's come in here with some flaps. Gonna help us start slowing us down here. Let's see. 313, we're doing alright. Oh, that's not right. Kinda let them know that we are not doing so hot here. See, there's gotta be a way to put it. There we go. Oh boy, I should have thought about this a lot sooner. Yeah, we're coming in anyway, whether you like it or not, buddy. Let's give it some more flaps. It looks like we're gonna have to make a belly landing anyway. We're missing our gear. So Alexi's first landing is not the best. But let's see if he can nail the belly landing. And we'll cut the engine. Put it out nice and gentle like. There we go. And Yeah, it looks like that will end up doing it for Alexi's first flight. I'm kind of shocked we made it back in this thing. First time flying it, definitely got hit. We got shot ourselves, I believe. And then, yeah, our engine definitely took some fire there, and you can tell we are still guzzling fuel at the moment all over the runway. So, yeah, I better let the crews get on repairs and clean up. We got two of our kills there, and you know, resulting in military success, courageous defense. So I would call that both. Like we did a military success, and we managed to obviously have a courageous defense. We got shot up in the process, in my opinion. Um, yeah, not bad. So we got our first medal. Uh, Other than our aviation badge, which is just our wings, we won't count that. Looks like Felix from the first flight ended up getting wounded in action. Apparently, we didn't get shot ourselves, but we did lose a flight. I do recall hearing him screaming over the radio for help. The problem was there was already two 109s behind me. I couldn't do anything else, so I will have to avenge him in a later life. Definitely, he did great for what he was. Got one transport kill and some cannons. I don't know if this is another flight of his, but two more vehicles and six more armaments, so that's not bad either. But yeah, um, thanks you guys for watching. This is going to be the start of something new, and I hope it goes far, and I hope for whoever stops by, y'all enjoy it. And yeah, so without further ado, I shall see you guys in the next one, and thanks for stopping by. Um, we'll see you next time.